Howdy, folks. This is just a reminder that if you like this content, you can help me out by liking, commenting, and especially by subscribing. And be sure to hit the bell notification so you always get notified whenever I have a new video. Hope you enjoy this.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen. I have a question. First of all, Jimmy, I've enjoyed watching your journey to faith, and it's been it's been entertaining and enlightening.
Thank you.
In the Mass, at the consecration, the one thing this is our Jewish roots, but everyone at the Last Supper, at the Seder, when Christ said, when they in the evangelist says, he after the supper was over, he took bread, blessed it, broke it, and gave it to his disciples. Mm-hmm. I would think that each one at that table would know that blessing by heart. But I've asked priests, I said, what is the blessing? Now, I've actually looked up the Seder, and I've seen it in Hebrew, and it's very short, and it's very beautiful. It's about, the bread is from the Lord. It actually sounds more like the, it's very similar to the, when we say, blessed be God forever, when he takes the bread and the wine. But I was wondering, it seems incomplete, my point.
I'm sorry, you cut out there, Michael. What was your question?
The last part, Michael?
Oh, you didn't get...
Just the last part.
No,
you cut out.
You're cutting out.
Yeah, the blessing, when he takes the bread and he blesses it, mm-hmm. And the question is, what does he say when he blesses it?
Well, the Gospels don't tell us, and so we can only speculate on the matter. Now, some people may want to base their speculation on later records of Jewish rituals, like, the Passover Seders that were recorded in later Jewish tradition. And that is a valid set of evidence to include as part of the speculation, but it never rises above speculation because we don't know definitively exactly how Jewish Passover Seders were worded in Jesus's time. That's the first reason. Second reason is we don't know, was everyone using the same prayers as all other Jews? There was considerable diversity in the Jewish community in the first century, so there may have been different communities using different prayers for Passover. And then thirdly, Jesus is clearly doing his own thing here, because the typical Passover Seder does not include the Lord's Supper. And so it could be that the blessing that Jesus said was not a blessing that was over the Eucharist, in connection with the Eucharist in particular, was not a blessing that was part of the Seder. It may have been a blessing that was newly introduced as part of the newly introduced Lord's Supper that Jesus was instituted. So we can speculate, and later Jewish Passover Seders may have a little bit of light they can shed, but they're not going to give us confidence here. And since the Gospels don't record the answer, we really can't go beyond speculation in this area.
Well, I'll have to ask him if I get to see him.
Yeah. The Lord, I assume you mean Michael.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can certainly ask him. He would know the answer. And before we go, just one more reminder that if you like what you've watched, you can help me out by liking, commenting, and especially by subscribing. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I'd really appreciate your help. Thank you, and God bless you.